Let's see if someone comes. Quick. We need to get you some water. Yeah. What? Want to go ta-da? Ta-da? Yeah. Look at there. There you are. There you are. Let's see if someone comes on. Yeah. Let's see if they come on. Yeah, that's a pretty boy on there, huh? Hello. Hi there. It's so good to see you. I thought I'd come on instead of making a video. I would come on here and just say hi a minute. I don't have that much charge on my phone, but Turkey's all prepared for it. How are you doing? I think you say your name Leonie, 892. I'm so glad that you've showed up on my live. Hi, buddy. Hello. Hello. You want to show a trick? Shake? No, he'll bite. Hello. Hi there. Say hi. Hi. I'm glad you're doing good. I just got off work a little bit ago. And so I ran a few errands after work. And I thought I'd just pop on here a minute and say hello. Yeah, buddy. Turkey goes to bed around 7. Australia. Wow. What time is it in Australia? She's from Australia. There's all kinds of birds there, cockatoos. Yeah, yeah, there sure is. Leonie, what time is it in Australia? There. Hi. Hi. Want to say hi? Oh, okay. It's early in your day. Pretty early. It's 6:25 here today, right now in the evening. Whoa, look at there. Turkey sees a pretty bird on here. Hi, Lily. Yeah, he's picked all his feathers, if you can see. Hi, Catherine. If you haven't been here before, he's around in his 50s, probably his early 50s. I got him when he was 10, and I'm his third owner. And he's picked himself so bad that the feathers never grow back. Hi, Murphy, the parakeet. How cute. I've had plenty parakeets. I love them. Hi, Jessie. Yep, this is my pet. He's a Goffin Cockatoo. I've had him a long time. I was in my 20s when I got him, and he was 10 years old, and he was wild caught in Indonesia, and I heard that he was hand-fed at the border. That is so cool that you feed wild cockatoos, Leonie. That is so cool. I would love to see pictures. What kind of cockatoos are they? Hi, Flora Guzman. Thanks for coming by. Do you ever see Goffins? I know they're native to Indonesia, but what all kinds of Goffins or what kind of cockatoos do you feed? And I bet they make a big old mess. And I'm curious if you have favorites. Hi, Trevin Alvarado. Thanks for coming by. This is Turkey. He's a Goffin Cockatoo. Hi, buddy. Yeah. You wish you could fly, huh? Yeah, you wish you could fly. Yeah. He loves the camera. Hi, El Boom Boom. He started picking his feathers. I got him when he was 10, and he was a beautiful bird when I got him as his third owner, and we just started packing up. We were gonna move, and the stress of it, he just started picking and picking, and he mainly just picks when he's on me, and then I put him in the cage. But he doesn't so much just pick inside of his cage. When he's on me, he likes to pick his feathers out, and sometimes he'll make a scream. Yeah, stress. He's very, very jealous. I know that he lost one of his homes for they had small dogs, and he didn't like him. I guess he was really jealous. And when I got him, I had a pit bull, and I've had two pit bulls he's outlived, and he did great, but I have little dogs now, and he doesn't like them. He wants to bite them. Oh, sulfur crested, those are beautiful birds. And gallas, oh my God. And lorikeets, oh my gosh, that is so great. When I got him, the bird store, they had some lorikeets in there. They were really beautiful. Hi, Ira Mira Ramirez. I'm sorry if I chopped that name up. I'm sorry. Welcome. That is so weird and awesome. I couldn't have a bird. Yes, that's one thing why I do lives with him. Hi, Lyric Stone. He picks his feathers. They are a total life commitment. And cockatoos, they're given away so often. People just can't keep them. It's people don't realize the responsibility, and it never goes away. He's noisy. Your neighbors doesn't have no feathers yet. Where I got him from, they had a bird, and he only had head feathers, and she used to put like a preemie t-shirts on him, and he'd wear them and pick the t-shirt. But he's just bald now. He does pick mainly when he's on me, and he molts a lot and noisy. Yes, he is so noisy. If I sleep in, yes, Leona, I can't imagine having all them wild ones. If I sleep in till 7 a.m., that's a lot because he gets noisy and louder, and he won't stop. He wants to get up. So, I mean, they change your whole life. I never realized that when I got him. And I advocate, if you're going to get one of these birds, do your research, make sure you want to get it, because it stresses the bird out to be rehomed all the time. And get it from a rescue. Hi, Daily with Haley. He can say hi. He talks a little bit. He says hi, hello there. They live, he came from, he's going to go in his cage a minute. Turkey came from Indonesia. He was hand fed at the border, from what I've been told. He was wild caught, which I think is awful. Step up, buddy. Come here. Just a minute. He wants to go in his cage. Just a minute. Step up. But he's from Indonesia. Yes, they're expensive. Yeah, he is international. Yeah. Gala looks like, yeah, they're beautiful. Those Gala birds. Oh my gosh, those birds. I think they're very, very expensive. Very expensive. Yeah. I think Turkey at the time, because I mean, I got him, I think they're here in California around 2000. I could be wrong because I don't research it. But I believe when I got him, and it was close to 40 years ago, you were $750 for a lot of trouble, huh? Yeah, that's about what he was. You too, good night, El Boom Boom. North American birds are kind of boring. Yeah, I'll take boring though. I'll take boring. Yes, I've had parakeets, and I've had cockatiels, a lot of cockatiels, and I've had an Amazon parrot. And the Amazon talked, and but this guy is smarter than them. Yeah, you love them wild. They should be wild. When I got him, I thought, boy, birds have got it made. Like as pets, they got their cage, they've got their food, everything's given to them. But he doesn't have a mate. He doesn't get to exercise flying around. They miss out on a lot, and it's just not right to be caged, and he's got to be caged. But I agree, these birds should be wild. I think all birds should be wild. Buddy, yeah. Now they have foraging toys. Like back when I got him, they didn't have foraging toys. If anyone has got a cockatoo, if you can see it, I made a video. I recently got this toy. It's the best toy I've ever bought because he doesn't destruct it, and it's sea hooks. Sea hooks, whenever I buy him a toy, that's all he wants is the sea hook. Yes, please do send me some pictures. I'd love to see that. Yes. You're lucky to see all them. And I'm curious, like, they make a big mess around your house and they're noisy, and yeah, it's just really neat. Is it winter in Australia right now? Does any of you have birds? Oh, poop. Yes, a lot of poop. That's right. Oh, it's autumn. Oh, that's nice. We're just getting into, I'm in California, kind of like central northern California, and it's going into our summer or spring. It's our spring. But we have had some really strong storms here. At least for California, it's been some really strong storms, and we just had hail like about that big the other night, and the house like in back of us, you could just see the roof was just white like snow. It's quite a storm. He weathers through the storms and stuff really good. Oh, buddy. Yeah, yeah. He loves loving. Oh, that's so sad, Lyric. Oh, wow. You know, it's been so many years ago. I had a cockatiel and the wings weren't clipped. And I had hand fed this cockatiel and it flew off. And I was so lucky I did actually get it back. But it took a while, and the person didn't want to give it back, but I got it back. So a lot of people have free flighted birds in their house, and after that, I never did. Wow. You know, I heard that when birds fly off, I think they could fly like 7 miles or so. They can fly quite far off. We have an app here, and it's called Nextdoor, and you could just write stuff about your neighborhood. It's a neighborhood app, and I've seen a few people lose their birds. But it's so sad to lose an animal and to wonder what happened to it. Hopefully, someone got it. Hi, buddy. He usually gets kind of tired this time of night because I start getting ready for bed pretty early, and then he gets pretty tired. So he's caged up all during the day. My husband's home and with the dogs, but he used to hold him, but he has bit him so hard and so bad that he's afraid to touch him anymore. I mean, it takes months for it to heal. And the other night he bit me, actually not by accident, but he kind of fell over because he goes off balance, and he grabbed me with his beak right on my breast hair. Oh my gosh, it hurt so bad. It hurt for hours. Turkey came with his name. I didn't pick it out, and I just left it. He did know some tricks. He doesn't do all his tricks anymore. He knew how to shake and supposedly to fetch, and he's potty trained. That's a really good thing about him. He doesn't typically potty on me. He has his cage back here. He has newspaper at the bottom, and I'll either put him in his cage to potty or on his door. He kind of gets real antsy when he has to go, and he'll only go on me if I don't put him on his cage and he can't hold it. Hi, Ketchup and Chips. Hello. Say hi. Say hi. You're being pretty boring. You're getting pretty boring. Are you tired? Yeah. Yeah, are you getting sleepy? Yeah. So whenever I'm home, he's on me all hours. He's always on me. Because the minute I put him down, he screams. And when I got him, he had a lot of behavioral problems. And we had a bird psychologist come out, and he didn't like, we used to keep the stove light on at night, and he wanted it really dark. But also, it's well known you're not supposed to wear your birds on your shoulder like I do. So I do it, and he rides along and step up. Since he's with me all the time, I mean, it's just easier for him to be on my shoulder while I do things. They think they're your master when they're up there. Well, thank you, Lyric. Thank you. Yeah, it's hard when they're rehomed. Believe me, sometimes it's very, very hard. Huh, Betty? Yeah. Uh, I do have a friend up here, and she's watched him a few times, and a couple times, I think, for like a month. And when I've been on vacation, she'll send me YouTubes, and I've never heard him say it, but she got it on video, and I couldn't really understand it. But he was saying Pam, and he talks for her more than me, but he does mainly say hi, um, hello there. And I think he says I love you, and you can't understand him very well. His speech is not good. Huh? You don't make much effort, do you? You don't make much effort in your talking, huh? Yeah. And I just got this Dremel for him, and I need to work on it. It takes the points off his toes right here. That's another thing. There's really nowhere to board him. When I got him, I lived in Orange County, and they had places that just boarded your birds. And so when you went away, there was someone. So here, I've called like every vet within miles, and no one will board him. Yeah, there are a few really cute cockatoos on YouTube. I actually follow some. Yeah. Hi there. I can't think of the one. It's I can't think of what the name is, but she's on there all the time, and it's a girl one, and I think it's had some health problems, and it lives with the lady, and I think she runs a rescue. She's got a lot of parrots. Huh, Betty? Yeah. You've seen that one. Turkey loves to watch YouTube with other birds. He loves it. Huh. He's very happy. Yes, he is happy because he is spoiled rotten, huh? Yeah, you're spoiled rotten. But you always have to be careful because he will draw blood just like that. Nothing flat. And I'm usually holding him in the living room, and I have two little chihuahuas, and I always have to make sure he's over to the side where he can't get the dogs, because he's gotten one of them, and it hurts. Coco. Oh yeah, that's it. Coco. That bird is so cute. You know, luckily with him, I've not had any health issues. He's been really, turn around. He's been very, very healthy. Huh, Betty? Yeah. Yeah. When I first got him, I took him to a well-known avian vet, and he did blood work, and I guess a lot of them are just like vitamin A deficient. And he said to give him a lot of sweet potatoes. But even though with all the plucking, he's been very healthy. One time when I had my cockatiel, one of them got egg bound, and that cost a pretty fortune. I had hand fed her, and they actually did a hysterectomy on her, and that was so many years ago, at least 25 years ago. Yeah. Huh, Betty? He's been very healthy. I don't do his beak. I'll bring him to the vet to do the beak, but I try and take the tips off the nails. His nails they grow pretty quick. Yeah. And some people don't believe how old he is, but he is 50 years old. He's in his 50s, probably his early 50s. I don't know the exact date. But I see so many articles where some say they live 30 to 40, and then I've seen 50 plus. So he's going strong. Yes, it's very sad. They're so delicate to have surgery and confused. Yes. Yes. I have a little dog. One of my, actually, both my Chihuahuas have heart murmurs, and one of them sees a cardiologist. Oh, your cousin had to take her gecko to get surgery. Wow. That's amazing, the surgeries they can do. I know when he had his surgery for the egg bound, it cost a lot of money, and the vet told me it's the clips that cost so much money. They costed the most, and they had to put quite a few clips in them. And medical stuff just costs so much. I work in a hospital, and man, they just jacked the price up so much. Thank you, Turkey says. She says you're handsome. He thinks he's handsome too. Huh? You think you're all that. He loves to be loved on. They're Velcro. Vets are very expensive. Yeah. My dog sees the cardiologist, and let me tell you, it is so expensive. And I have to bring her to her regular vet probably twice a month. And then all the meds, oh my gosh, so expensive. I just spent $125 for one bottle of meds this weekend. Yeah. Yeah, you got pretty feathers, huh? Yeah. He was gorgeous when all his feathers were in, huh? Yeah. They're just so neurotic. Huh. I'm surprised they're expensive there, Leonie, since they're out in the wild. Does anyone? I'm curious. Does anyone ever make a pet out of one and bring one of the wild ones in? Oh, you got your two Goffins. He loves watching the Goffins on YouTube. He loves it. Yeah. I also, if I go take a bath, he comes in there and we put Goffin YouTubes on, and he just loves it. Well, thank you, Lyric, for stopping by. So I'm going to do more live. Sometimes it's easier just to come on live. Maybe eventually I'll have a certain time set up, but I work a lot, and so it's hard to make a schedule to really stick with it. So I usually have quite a bit going on, going to the vets and all that now with my dogs and whatnot, and I work and you name it. Well, I'm going to have to go to everybody. I don't have much charge left, but I did want to come on and say hi. So thank you, everybody that stopped by, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to be making another video pretty soon, probably on this noisy toy I've got. I've had it for 3 or 4 months, and my husband, as you know, these guys get loud, and I don't know if my husband's going to be able to take that toy. And he might be too scared of it. He gets frightened of something. So, well, thank you. And it's so nice seeing all you guys. So I'll try maybe next Tuesday to do live, but I cannot promise it. I do call at the hospital too. So I don't know my schedule all the time. So anyway, thanks. Here, he used to wave too. He used to sit there and wave. That was his trick too, but he doesn't do that anymore. Well, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.